you and a very happy Teachers Day to our two beauties. Sir nahi hai dada. So before I begin with our today's session, I would like to ask you all one question. How many of you used your phone today before coming to college? Raise your hands to answer. I know every one of you has used it. So that is how communication. See, all of us are using communication system in our day-to-day life, and that is the importance of communication system. Communication system is that transfers information from a transmitter to a receiver through a channel. I am the person, I want to tell something to my friend. I am at my home and she is at her home. So what can I do? I have my mobile phone, I will pick it, I will either call her or I will text her. So I am the transmitter. The way or the thing which I am using to send her my information. These are the three main elements that will work for communication system. There are two main modes that work for communication system. That is two main types of modes of communication system. Those are point-to-point communication system and broadcast mode. Point-to-point is one transmitter and one receiver. Means same example which I gave you before, me and my friend. So I am the one transmitter and she is the one receiver. I want to tell whatever I want to say to her, the information, she is the only one to receive. Next, broadcast. In broadcast, we all see news channels on televisions. So in news channels we see the reporter is giving kind of information to us, and the all audience who are at their home watching the television, those all are the receiver. So she is the one transmitter and then are many receivers. So that becomes broadcast mode. So there is one transmitter and many receivers, and in the first one, that is point to point, there is one transmitter and one receiver. Next comes, there are 12 commonly used terms in electronic communication. Those come as signal. Signal is the first one. Signal means the message we want to send, the information converted into electric form, that is suitable transmission, is called as signal. There are two types of signal, analog and digital. Analog is this signal is continuously varying. It is like it continuously varies, that is analog. And another is digital. These digital that have two distinct values, 1 and 2, there are two distinct values. Another comes transducer, converts one form of energy into another. Now I am speaking, I am transmitting my information to you. So I am speaking means there is emission of sound, that if I am going to speak on a mobile phone, so that sound is converted into electrical energy and it will be passed forward. The another comes transmitter. So these signals, now we will take a simple example to understand these 12 common terms. Same, one person is sending information to another person. That person will be the transmitter. Another comes the transducer, means the one who is converting the energy. Next comes transmitter, that is the information which is now in the going process, that is converted into the signal. Now there will be a tower that is receiver that captures these signals to send to the another tower, means the another person who is calling. To reach that tower, these signals are sent from here. In between, due to some interruptions while the signal is travelled from this tower to that tower, there comes some unwanted disturbance. We call it as noise. So many times what happens when we are talking on the calls, many times we cannot hear the opposite person properly, or either that person is unable to hear us. We call it as cross connection, or we say range गेली है, range नहीं है. So that is range. Means what happens if you are going to your villages where there is no proper network available, or in dense forest. So what happens? The mobile towers are far away. So the signals are not captured by them. That's why we face problem while talking on the mobile phones. So that is called attenuation. That weakens the signals to capture by the receiver. That is the tower which will be placed somewhere around. Next comes amplification. Amplification is used to correct the attenuation. The disturbance or weakness caused in these signals, that is corrected by amplification. Range, maximum distance up to signal which can be received. Same it is. The tower which can that this is the tower and it has range to receive up to here the signals. For example, and if I am here, so that there will be disturbance caused to the person standing here, but the one who is here or nearby to this tower, anywhere here, he will not cause that much of problem. He can hear, or the work which he is doing will be carried out properly, that is smoothly. Next comes bandwidth, range of frequencies required to send the signal. Now sound means obviously frequency will come. So to travel the sound, some frequency will be needed which will be handled by this tower itself to send. So bandwidth is the frequency, range of frequencies required to send the signal. Next comes modulation. Modulation is the important term in communication and system. Adding message signal to carrier wave for long distance. There is an example, very simple example. See, I have to send a small baby from the reverse this bank to that corner, from this corner to that corner. In between there will be a river. So what can I do? If I directly send the baby will drown into the water. That's very simple. But if I take a boat, I place the baby into the boat and I send the boat to the next corner, so it will go properly. So the baby is the information, I am the transmitter, I am sending it through a carrier wave. Carrier wave is the boat that will carry my information to the receiver. Receiver will be the another person standing on the bank of river, next corner. So this is modulation, the carrier wave which carries information from the transmitter to the receiver. Next comes demodulation. The process of regaining signal from modulated wave is called demodulation. And the last comes repeater, the device that amplifies the signal and extends the range. There is a diagram. Mobile phone will be the channel and my friend who will receive the information, that person will be the receiver. So suppose you are located in some different state, that is you are in different state, let it be different village, that you are in like Fonda Ghat, I am in Kankavli, and the another person that is in Kudar. The person who is in Fonda Ghat is sending us information that will be first captured by the tower in Kankavli. I will receive it, and the next person will be in the Kudar who wants to receive their information. So the Kankavli's towers will be proceeding the information to the Kudal's tower, and that the person will gain the information. To, same process which we discussed before. The information will be passed through signals, that is the towers, receivers. This is all about communication system. So today we learned how a communication system works, the basics and modes of it, types of differently. Whenever you make a phone call or watch YouTube, a communication system is very much important. This is developed and that's very useful to us in our day-to-day life. If this was not developed, still we were sending letters by pigeons, and that was going to create a mess which was done before. That's all for today's session. I hope you all understood what I taught in today's session. Thank you for listening to me.